welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Iphannie. Today's video is going to be all about this eye look right here. I'm really excited about the palettes that I recently purchased from Hush. They are by way of Bad Habit. You guys know how I feel about Bad Habit. Their palettes are amazing, and as you can tell, just another palette that they just hit right out of the park. So if you want to see how I got this look and check out some new palettes that I purchased, definitely keep on watching. So I recently did a huge purchase from Hush. I talked about Hush a few times on my channel. I've done reviews on their palettes, which I think are awesome. And yeah, I decided to order a few more palettes. These are palettes that I've been looking into for a while now that I just have not been able to get my hands on, but lately they've been on sale for half off, so I snatched up as many palettes as I could, and I'm just going to show you 5 in particular for right now. This is a part of the Cult collection. There's 5 palettes. They look like this. There's 5 palettes. They all came pretty much bubble wrapped like this. I'm going to go through really quickly and show you like the outside of the packaging. Of course, I'm going to be doing actual looks with each of these palettes in later videos, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with all of the palettes that I'll be swatching in all of my videos that'll be coming up very shortly. This is the first palette. This is the Bad Habit Cult Mania palette. It looks like this. They do an amazing job with the packaging. I've never been disappointed with their packaging before. I think whoever is in charge of packaging from BH is just completely brilliant. They are amazing with everything that they do. All of their packaging, I just want to buy the palettes just for the packaging because they look that good. So I'm just going to pop this open really quick and show you. I'm not exactly sure what look I'm going to be going for today, so I don't know what palette I'm going to be using. But I'm wearing this mauve toned shirt, so I'm going to be doing something kind of in this realm, I'm thinking. So this is the Cult Mania palette. It looks like this on the outside, really pretty. On the back it tells me the names. It doesn't show me the colors, but it does tell me the names and the placement of the palette, which I do appreciate. This is a 10 eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. I might actually be using this palette today, but it's so pretty. This shade right here, it's an iridescent like shape shifting shade, because in the palette this way it looks like a green, but then from the side it looks like a purple, and then it looks like a pink. So I'm really excited about this shade right here. I might be going in with this palette for real. Of course they come with a giant mirror, which I absolutely love, and then they come with the sheet. Cult Mania, welcome to Mania. These 10 shadows feature 2 unique formulas, 6 luxuriously smooth pressed powder shades, and 4 silky baked powder shades infused with a dash of cream. So I'm really excited about this palette. It says there's pressed powders, apply using a brush for best blendability. For a intense payoff, use a dampened brush. And then for the baked powders, which it tells you on this sheet, I don't know if you can really see it. Let me see if I can do it like this. Oh, you can't really see it, but it tells you, it says these 6 right here are the pressed shadows, and then these 4 are the baked shadows. It says baked powders for maximum payoff and shine, apply using a finger. So these 4, which are these 4 right here, I'm going to apply using my finger, and then these I'm going to use a brush with this. So I'm really excited about this palette. Really gorgeous. Like I said, this might be the palette I'm going in with today. The next palette I see is the STIX Cult palette. It looks like this. Again, another beautiful packaging. This is the kind of palette that I would have just on like a shelf sitting so that I can see them all the time because they look that good. And then this also has 10 eyeshadows as well. And of course the packaging looks like that. This one also has the same little information card that tells you what's what and how to apply them for the best payoff. Of course it comes with the giant mirror, and then these are the shades. This blue is really speaking to me right now, and this is another iridescent shape shifting color. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's really pretty. I'm really fascinated with all these colors. Oh, this one is a little shape shifting too. So this is what this palette looks like. I love the size of the pans of shadow because they're so big you won't run out of them really quickly, so I really appreciate that. The next palette is the Mythos palette, and it looks like this. Again, it looks like this, really pretty. You can actually feel these like cuts in the packaging. I can feel it with my fingers, which I absolutely love. And the palette feels like a velvet kind of palette. It's really nice and smooth. It feels really appealing in my hands. I know that sounds crazy, but I like when palettes feel like this in my hands. I feel like this will be really easy to clean, which I appreciate. So this is what the palette looks like, and again it has that little informative paper. I'm going to keep those just so that I remember how to apply them. And then this is what it looks like. Again, another shape-shifting color, shape-shifting color, shape-shifting color, or is it shape-shifting? It's not shape-shifting. Another color shifting, there it goes. Another color shifting color. This one isn't color shifting, I don't think. No, this one isn't a color shifting, but these three are, which I really appreciate. And again, really beautiful colors. I'm excited about this palette as well. Two more palettes to go. This is the Mayhem palette. I love the packaging in this. It's so vibrant, so pretty. It will look so good on just like a wall shelf just to stare at. I'm just obsessed with this palette. So obviously you can tell by now all of these palettes have 10 shadows and they all come with that informative sheet inside. So this is what this palette looks like. This one is all shimmers. There's shimmers, and so this one just comes with this sheet right here. It doesn't have that extra like black part where it tells you 4 of them are of a different kind of powder. So it does tell you how to apply with it. It says, of course, use a brush for best blendability with more color payoff. Use dampen brush. These are really pretty colors. I would take this just for like a summer look. I can definitely do a smoky eye with this. Even though all of these shadows have some type of shimmer or sheen to it, I think this would be a really good palette to have. Very pretty. These colors are like no other. This color right here, I actually haven't seen this frosty blue gray color in any palette that I own, so I really love this. Of course, you always have to have a popping gold. This is the last palette. It's the mystery palette. They spelled it a little different, so I'm not exactly sure if you're supposed to say it with an accent or not, but we're gonna call it the mystery palette, okay? It's so pretty, different colors. From the packaging, I think it's gonna be more of a purple tone, but who knows? They're doing such a good job with this. I'm obsessed. Again, 10 shadows, and this one also has the paper. This actually has the 4 baked shadows and the 6 pressed powders, and this is what this palette looks like. This blue right here is really catching my eye. So pretty. Of course, these are all color shifting shadows. Can't really see it in the pan on camera, but in person you can definitely tell that whenever you turn the pan a different way. Like for example, this one is blue, but it also has purple reflexes in there, and I'm really loving that. So, oh, I love the fact that it comes with a black in this palette as well. So yeah, I'm really excited about these palettes. I'm definitely going to be jumping into the Cult Mania palette. Again, that's this one, the first palette I showed you guys, because I think it just goes with my, like, what I'm wearing right now. And I really want to try out this shade right here. This shade right here, it's really catching my attention. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So my eyes are already prepped, my whole face is prepped already. I am gonna be going in with a few new face products as well, so stay tuned for that. But we're gonna jump right into this palette. I'm gonna be jumping into Volatile, and I'm gonna be using my MAC 224 brush, and I'm going to be blending that into my crease with a really light hand. This palette doesn't have a very light brown shade, which is what I would usually start off in my transition, but it's okay because I think this shade would be a really good shade to start off with. Actually, let me zoom you guys in really quick so that you guys can really see what's going on. That is better. So again, I'm going in with Volatile on my MAC 224 brush, and I'm just going to be applying that to my crease as my transition shade. I want to make sure I get the maximum color payoff of all these shadows. The shadow is so pretty. It blends really well too. They're really soft. They're easy to apply to the eye. I'm going to bring that shade in just a little bit. So I'm just blending that shade in my outer corner as well, because I really want to kind of build up some type of depth in my eye before I go in with all of the other colors. So pretty, and it blends amazingly. It feels like nothing is on my eye, which I really appreciate. It blends like butter. Really nice. On a smaller brush, this is the BH Cosmetics V20 brush. I'm going to be going in with Madness, which is the darker brown in the palette. I'm going to be applying that on my outer crease. I'm also going to be blending that up into my crease and really concentrate that in my crease. Such a pretty shade. I'm going to be going back in with that first brush and just blend everything out. I'm going to be going in with another blending brush and I'm just going to add a little bit of Insomnia into my crease. With a really light hand, I'm going to put it in my crease and my outer V just to deepen up this look just a little bit more. So for my lid, I am going to go in with Outrage. And I'm going to take that on this e.l.f. defining eye brush. It's an angled brush. And I'm going to start with my outer corner. And I'm just going to apply that. That shade is gorgeous. And I'm barely even tapping into the pan. And it's giving me such wonderful color payoff. You can just imagine what it would be like if I applied it with like a damp brush. So I'm actually going to take that on my finger because I want to see what it looks like when I pack it on with my finger. Wow. Next I'm going to go in with this Sonia Kashuk number 28 brush and I'm going to go into Hysteria, which is that color shifting color that I was telling you guys about. I'm so obsessed with it. I'm going to apply that to my inner corner. Wow. OMG. That is so pretty. I'm going to blend that over Outrage. This shade does have a little bit of fallout. This is more of a pressed glitter. So it does have a little bit of fallout, but I don't mind it at all. This is so pretty. And again, I'm blending it over the middle part of Outrage. I want to go in with this e.l.f. brush because I want it to be a little more condensed. And I'm going to apply that. Oh yeah, that's way better. That shadow is amazing. I'm like blown away. It's crazy what that looks like. I'm going to go back into Outrage and I'm going to just blend those two shades together. I'm going to hop off camera and do the other eye and I will be right back. I'm going to go in with a little bit of liner. This is Fenty Beauty's Fly Liner. And I'm going to do a small line because I don't want like a dramatic liner. I'm going to do a small liner. The wings are not even, but they're going to be even today, okay? So that's what the eyes look like. I'm going to hop off camera again, put some lashes on, and then we're going to come back and finish the lower lash line. So now that my lashes are on, I'm going to go back into that palette and I'm going to go back with my BH Cosmetics V20 brush. And I'm going to go into Insomnia, which is that purple shade. And I'm going to work that in my lower lash line. For lower mascara, I'm going to be going in with the L'Oreal Telescopic, my all-time favorite lower lash line mascara. So those are what the eyes are looking like. I'm really loving this eyeshadow palette. I think that greenish, pinkish shift is just bomb. I never thought I would be wearing an eyeshadow look that looks like this, but I really do appreciate this palette. It's making me step out of my comfort zone. So next I'm going to be going in with some glow, well at least that's what it's called. This is pressed bronzer. This is from a company called Dope Cosmetics. I've never heard of this company outside of the Hush app, so I really wanted to try out their products. They looked really nice online, so let's see what they look like on the skin. This is what the packaging looks like. This is just a plain cardboard box, but I really like the rose gold, and then on the back it tells you this is called Let's Glow There, Get It On is the pressed bronzer. You can't see it really because of the like metallic reflective, but this is what it looks like. This does not come with a mirror, so if you're looking for a bronzer that has a mirror in it, this won't be one for you. But I don't know, I think this is kind of like my skin tone. I don't know, it looks darker on mine. I'm going to be taking my AOA Studio F14 brush. You guys know it's my favorite brush for contour slash bronzer. I'm going to just go in. It's a little powdery. It is a powder, so it's a little powdery if you can see that kickback, but I don't mind. I'm just going to bronze the skin. And I don't really like, it's looking a little weird in here, like a little, let's see if I don't know, it looks a little weird in here, like a little muddy. I'm not feeling that at all. So I don't know if it's the color of this or what, but this is a no for me. I already went in with contour, so I used my matchstick. My whole face is Fenty, by the way. And let's go in with some blush. I'm gonna go in with this BH Cosmetics Floral Blush, and this is in the shade Honolulu Hideaway. It looks like this. I was gonna mix it with the Caribbean Coral, which looks like this. So I'm gonna mix these together. I'm gonna just take a little bit. Ooh, that is like all of that. Look at that. That's crazy. That's a lot of fallout. I'm just gonna take, this is Honolulu Hideaway. I'm gonna take that on my cheeks. Very pink. Like very, very pink. Let's just wipe some of that off of my brush. That's my fault. I shouldn't have went in with such a heavy hand. But I'm going to wipe that off my brush, and then I'm going to use whatever's left to blend that into my contour. And hopefully that blends out. Which it looks like it is. I mean, I don't mind the color with this eye look at all. I don't know about that blush yet. For highlight, I'm going to go into the Blushing in Bali palette that I recently purchased. And I'm going to be taking Ember, which is this shade right here, on my favorite AOA Studio F19 brush. And I'm going to add that to the tops of my cheek. For lips, I went in with MAC Strip Down Lip Liner, and then I went in with two MAC lipsticks. This is Velvet Teddy. It looks like this. And then I went in over top with Ellie Goulding and MAC's Only You Cream Sheen Lipstick, and it looks like this. And this is the lip combo. I actually really like this lip combo with this look. I think it's not too much because the eyes are a little dramatic, especially with that like bright inner corner. So I didn't do an inner corner highlight. I'm tripping. For inner corner highlight, I'm going to go back in with the Maybelline palette and just pop that in my inner corner really quick. And this is the final look. I hope you guys really like this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys would like to see me use any of the other palettes to create dramatic looks like this. I really do like this look. It's something that I'm not used to, especially that color in the inner corner, but I love how it looks. Like this is really nice. Like this is a nice step outside of my comfort zone. Again, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to join the Beauty Bunny family. We're growing in 2019 and we would love for you to be a part of it. So I will see you guys in my next video, and yeah, I love you guys. Bye.